Hello, welcome to Talking Pro Football with Mike, Domin and Tom. This is the Super Bowl edition, and we have a special guest. The lovely Elyana is with us today, and she's going to pick two. So we're going to go ahead and start off. Domin, you want to start us off?
I will. Let's start off. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome to our Super Bowl edition. And like we say every week, we are not professionals. We are not ex-players. We just guys and girls who just like watching pro football and just want to throw our opinion. So thanks for watching. Like Mike said, this is our Super Bowl show. So this is not going to be very long, guys, because instead of 13 games, we got one. We went over the last week, guys. We went over the NFC and AFC championship game last week, so we can just dive right into this and actually talk about who we think. So, been going back and forth. I think there's definitely a side that some people will say that this reminds them a lot of the Patriots' first Super Bowl, where everybody talked about and everybody was favoring one team, David and Goliath, and no one picked or thought the Patriots would do anything. So I can see the similarities. The differences, I just don't. Just Seattle is just too damn good on offense and defense. I think New England is good on defense, and I think their offense is good, but Seattle, I think Seattle will just start rolling, and they'll put their foot on the brakes. Or they won't put their foot on the brakes. They'll put their foot on the gas. I think, if you're New England, you just want to keep this close to the fourth quarter. I don't think it will be. I see Seattle winning by double digits. I'm going with Seattle. Tom, I don't want to talk too much because that's really my whole thing.
And you said a lot of what I was thinking, too. I think that this game is not going to be very close. So, like you said, I think there are some camps that people could say it could be. And I could see that, but it's not going to happen, I don't think. Seattle, I think, is too strong on the defense. And I think the key to this game is going to be either team's offensive line. If they keep the other quarterback from getting nervous, if the quarterback doesn't he'll get nervous and start running. If they could stop that, that might actually be their hope, is if he can take off and run a lot. But I don't see it happening. I think Seattle's going to at least win by double digits as well. I think it's going to be a blowout, actually.
Michael.
I think by Bad Bunny, we're not going to care.
I'm going to sit here and say this real quick. The first Super Bowl that Dama was talking about was a beautiful Super Bowl when New England made it. And was it Steve Grogan? Was it Grogan who was the quarterback then? I think it was him. Anyhow, it was a beautiful game, and it was wonderful because the Chicago Bears beat the New England Patriots 46-10 in the most lopsided Super Bowl win ever. So it was beautiful. Thanks, Domin, for bringing that up.
No, that wasn't Grogan.
The beautiful thing is that, it's going to happen again. Maybe not 46-10, but it's definitely going to be a blowout. Seattle has the offense and the defensive firepower to do it. New England has an okay defense and an okay offense. I've been on record. I don't think they should even be in the Super Bowl. But, hey, it happened. It fell the way it did. But really, Seattle's just a much better team. And with that, we're going to go to the lovely Elyana, who's going to give us her pick.
Wow. I can't talk about football things very well. But I do know that I watch the Super Bowl every single year, and I pick a team, and I don't keep track of what they do, but I do know that I get super into it, and I yell at TV a lot, and I say a lot of cuss words while I do it.
No.
Yes. No. I say a lot of cuss words while I do it. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because I feel like everyone's gonna be rooting for the Patriots, and I want to go against what everyone's voting for. So, and I think they're gonna be good. So that's what I'm doing.
You know what you got me now because the quarterback who took the Patriots when y'all killed him in '85, he was part of that '83 class. So it's killing me. We had Marino, Kelly, Elway, Blackledge, who went to Kansas City, Ken O'Brien, who went to the Jets, Tony Eason. Tony Eason. That's who it was.
Yeah, but Eason didn't start for the Patriots. So I thought it was Grogan.
No. I think it was Eason by then.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because they all started there.
Didn't matter. They got crushed.
So I think we're kind of Seattle across the board. Hal and Vet, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You got there. You at least got there.
Unlike these two, Tom and I aren't necessarily rooting against you. We just think Seattle will win.
Yeah.
Whereas these two just don't want you to win at all. I know.
Yeah.
Hal, look at your
we
look.
like Seattle.
Yeah.
And and quite frankly, they're just a better team, dude.
Well, I just pick a team.
Offense, defense, special teams. Seattle's better than New England on every one of them. Period. You picked the right team. Smart move.
Coach, better coaching and
Better, yeah. Think about it.
I don't. Yeah, that could be.
That's a good. That's
okay.
a good toss-up.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Mike Vrabel is not a good coach. Mike Vrabel is a very good coach. All right, I give him full props. What I have a problem with is people acting like he's the best coach in the league, and he's not. He's a good coach, yes, not the best.
I've never heard anyone say he's the best in the league.
People have been acting like
All right,
Anyhow.
so before we sign off, let's talk a little bit. All 10 teams that had needed new coaches have been filled.
Yes.
There's not a lot of wow too much. I know I think the Raiders are still waiting, but I think that's a gimme that they're waiting for the Super Bowl to be over before they get in. And
I even think some of these former head coaches that have gone to new teams as coordinators, I think all of them got in good positions, I think.
I think the Giants are in because I think Harbaugh's terrific. Miami, we just don't know. Again, Miami, you're like Sam Donald. You're gonna have to prove it before I have any faith in you. Yeah. Sam, if you hold up that trophy, no one's gonna doubt you. I can tell you.
Yeah.
But you got to hold that trophy up. You got to win. You got to win that game. And the rest.
I think that'll be.
Yeah.
I really find it hard to really find a way, not bashing New England in any way, shape, or form. I'm really not. But I really find hard to find a way that they're going to win that game. Seattle's defense is better. Seattle's offense is better. Their special teams are better. How are they going to win? I don't. That's why I picked Seattle.
Yeah.
I don't see a way that you're going to beat a team that's better than you in all three phases of the game.
Because the one thing they have is shows like this where everybody picks Seattle, and if they use that to motivation is half of football, as we know.
If he has the games because quarterback, sometimes he has off.
I mean, there is the any given Sunday theory, but
I don't. I don't see it.
Sam Donald hasn't sucked in a while, and we'll see. But
if he was going to fold, he would have folded against LA.
Well, that's exactly what New England is thinking. Is let's put some pressure on him. So now we will have a show next week. It'll be our Super Bowl wrap up. Yeah. After that, we don't know yet, but after that, we're going to actually tell you when we have shows. So when the season's over, we're not going to go every week. We don't know if we're going to go every 2 weeks, once a month. We will let you know next week, and we'll let you know from there on out exactly when our next show is. We know we'll do one
for the combine.
We'll do one for the combine in March. Then we'll do a pre-draft, and we can do an after draft.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to start that one right now. Right now. Since we're all Bucks fans, let's start with that. Who do you think the Bucks should draft with their first pick? It doesn't even have to be a specific player. If you have a specific player, great. If not, a position. What position do you think the Bucks...
We absolutely need defensive end or linebacker.
See, I'm going to wait and see, position-wise, wait to see if they do make any move
in free agency. Yeah.
If they make a big splash in free agency for whatever position, whatever position... I think really, if they get a good defensive line end or something in the free agency market, then I'm going to be probably not what y'all would think. I think first pick then should, if there's one available that's very good, tight end. Yeah. Tight end is what we're missing on offense. Really, other than that, we've got good running backs, we got good receivers.
K-Dot just ain't cutting it.
He's not. He's not.
Would you trade your number one pick for Max Crosby for the Raiders? I would.
Well, you're picking what, 15? Are we picking 15 or 16?
We're in the middle there. We're in the middle there.
15. Yeah, you're picking 15. Yeah. Elyana, what do you think?
A good player?
Yeah.
Good player. Offense or defense?
Tom Brady.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
Nailed it again.
Bring back Tom Brady. Bring back Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, he retired.
Yes. That's all right. You said it very pretty, so that's fine.
Yes, that's okay. Yeah, you can say anything.
If we were going to draft somebody,
yes,
in
good
the draft,
answer.
what do you think we should draft? Should we draft a defensive end, a linebacker, not a quarterback because we actually got one of those, a tight end, something like that.
Elyana, say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm happy with
There
her
you go.
selection. Yeah.
All right, guys. We want to thank the Village players for letting us shoot here. We have to thank
you.
our technical director behind the camera, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
And we have other people here that you don't see helping us. We have Brian and Heather. They're really not doing anything, but they're in vocal distance, so they'll think they're important.
They're helping us for what's coming up next week.
We'll
We
do
open
that.
next
That's
week,
right.
yes.
That's right.
Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's right. We're
Get
doing
your
it
tickets
here
now if you haven't
at
got them
the
already.
Village Players. All right, all of our friends and family, we thank you for
Thank
watching.
you.
Most important, the ones who don't know us and you still watch. Thank you very much for watching. What we say every week, please, everybody, like, subscribe, and share. I would do
And
this.
Thank you to our special guest, Elyana.
Eliana, give it up for Eliana.
Yes.
I would do this, but I'm mad at Jossie tonight, so yeah.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
to be continued.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Well, we'll see you next week. Thanks
Have a
for
great
watching.
Super Bowl.